My husband signed in 2006 the Climate Control Initiative for the U.S. Conference of Mayors. And since that time, everything that the city has been doing, which means that I'm now into my 10th, 11th year, has been directed to sustainability, saving energy, saving all of our precious pieces of how do we continue to preserve the earth.
When I joined the county commission, we didn't really have much in the way of sustainability. It had gone up and down as a result of financial difficulties with recession. So when I joined the county commission, I really wanted to make sure that Clark County was focused on sustainability across the spectrum. And so I, along with my county commission colleagues, were able to take meaningful action, joining the County Climate Coalition across the country, joining with so many other counties that are committed to sustainability, creating the Department of Environment and Sustainability, and starting our climate action planning. So I would say that our Department of Environment and Sustainability has really made a huge difference in coming up with an internal strategy for sustainability, working with every department, but also working with our partners in other jurisdictions, agencies, and companies that are really leaders in sustainability.
I think the thing that makes me most proud is a little green trophy that we were awarded in 2014. We were the leadership in the country in large city climate control. And it shows everything that we were doing was acknowledged and it was data-based. So we knew we were doing something, but being part of the whole here, we know that the solar energy efforts have been very significant. Everything we've done to build buildings by the city and the government in Southern Nevada to work towards LEED, and our LED lights, we've replaced all the bulbs in the city to be conservative and make sure that we're taking care of everything that we have a possibility to control.
No, I would say that the Clark County, over the last 2 years, the biggest success is putting in place a meaningful climate action plan. Our All in Clark County program is really giving us the leadership when it comes to everything that we do. We're going through an entire rewrite of our development code, and sustainability is so important when we're talking about development, about building, about how we go about the changes that we're seeing with sprawl, with building up instead of out, and addressing climate change and sustainability has been integrated into that process.
You know, what we're looking at right now is LEED certification, and which is all based on sustainability and conservation of energy and purifying air. Everything we've been doing is we built this building here, as we have gone ahead and built our new Muni Court. But as we look to the future through our 2050 plan, we know we have a lot on board coming in the future, and we want to make sure we adhere to the principles of wisdom and taking care of the planet.
I would say that ImpactNV's chief accomplishment is really bringing every collaborator to the table in order to focus on specific goals. And I would just say one of the best examples of that in terms of successes of ImpactNV on our community is the solar panels that were placed out at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. We have 50 million visitors here to Southern Nevada every year, and many of them go to the Welcome Las Vegas sign. And with the educational material that's out there with our solar panels, we really have that opportunity to show that we as a community are committed to sustainability, and ImpactNV has led that effort.
The reality is, what do we need to address? The water issue that's here, it's up to each one of us. I think each one of us can do something, and I think as a mother and a grandmother and a career person, there are a lot of ways we can work on it. But obviously we need experts and engineers and professionals to take the leadership, work on our energy costs, work on our waste of waters, and continue to work together as an entire community, actually in the region, not even just in the southern part of our state, but the entire state and the full region.
I would say that the biggest issue that we're facing right now when it comes to sustainability is our water shortage. We have been racked by drought. Climate change has only made it worse on the Colorado River. We are already leaders in the entire world when it comes to water conservation, water recycling, and I would say finally the other states that are along the Colorado River are taking the steps that we have taken here in Southern Nevada for a long time. But I'm hoping, as all of us are, that those measures are not too late. We need serious action from other states in order for Las Vegas to maintain its place in the country.
Impact Nevada is the go-to place. That is who we all turn to because we can't be opening up different ideas and not working together. We can't all go off in different directions. Impact Nevada is a leader. It's grown out of this very tiny little concept and got bigger and stronger and has had success, and it needs to be the coordination for us all.
I think that ImpactNV's role in sustainability and leadership is absolutely critical. They are the only organization that is bringing together local governments, corporations, all to the table in order to have a meaningful discussion about sustainability across the spectrum and make goals that really will affect our community for decades to come.
The most important thing in building momentum is having the knowledge and learning and passing it on. And I think everything that starts small, if it's worthwhile and if data substantiates its value, can become something much bigger. And when you look back on what you've done, that you're proud of your efforts in the direction of being a small part of what's come to be. I don't see an end of what's going on. I see only growth and unending future for this wonderful group of people who've been doing it for these decades now.
You know, I think that over the last year, there has really been a tremendous effort by ImpactNV to convene different groups to talk about sustainability in the economic sector, in the social justice sector, and in the conservation sector. And that's really so important because all of those issues come together in order to make sure that we have that common vision, and building upon those efforts, I think that we really have a great and bright future over the next decade or two. Sustainability is really the key to creating a livable community here in Southern Nevada.
Sustainability, that's life.